Good time in a long time. Cause you been stuck inside a house raising those kids. But it's Friday and I just got paid. Ain't no excuse, you can be all late. Plus I've been in these streets all day. Matter of fact, girl, I'm on my way. Pulled up, goddamn girl, look at that body. You already got me bobbing, the top down when we riding. Cause we keep it poppin', we keep it poppin', we keep it poppin', we keep it poppin', we keep it poppin'. There's something about you, yeah. There's something about you. Everybody wants you and I know it. I really want you back, but I can't show it. Seeing in my eye like how you glowing. I'm tryna whip the whip, but I can't focus. Casamigo got me speeding while we rollin'. Sun shining on our skin, feeling golden. There's something about you. All that laughing, girl, you know you in. About your money and you own this shit, yeah. There's something about you, yeah. There's something about you. Whether we rollin', smoking, drinking, flying, hoping.
What's up, family? What's good with it on this pretty chilly Tuesday? I'm out here in Illinois right now, so y'all know it is brisk. It is brisk. Welcome to the platform. It is HBCU4US, home of the family reunion 2024. HBCU postseason. It's your man KB. I am in the building, and I am joined with our president, Mr. Duncan Anderson, and our special guest today, Mr. Terrance Baxter. Mr. Terrance Baxter, head coach of North Carolina Central University in North Carolina. Welcome to the platform. Y'all come on in here, like it, share it, let everybody know that we live, and that we dropping some gems out here today. Big up to my guys, 25 and up, out of Oklahoma City. That's the tunes that's playing in the background. Because y'all know we keep it popping. We keep it popping. What up, Dunk? What's up, Dunk? What's up, man? Hold up. All right, there we go.
What's me, man? What up, man? It's your favorite coach, Coach Duncan. So, hey, what's up with you, man? This, like you said, it's a brisk Tuesday. Lord, man, I guess we're going into wintertime now. Basketball season.
Yeah. So how you been? How was your week, man?
Week was good, man. Very, very peaceful. Holiday weekend, man. Very, very peaceful. First holiday I spent without my dogs, man. So that was a little different for me. Real quiet around here and everything else. So, but it was real peaceful, man. And so I'm just eager to get this year over with, and let's move into this next year. We got some big things happening.
That's right. And one of the big things, of course, we got the tournament popping. The tournament will be here March 29th, Cherokee, North Carolina. And what we're going to do, we're going to take 16 HBCU teams, men and women, and they're going to play for a men's champion and a women's champion. Play it all down. We're going to spend a week in Cherokee Casino, take care of our athletes, treat them like they're supposed to be treated. You know, we don't get that special treatment. So we can't look for treatment from everybody else. If it ain't us giving each other the treatment, who else going to do it? That's the main question. So that's what this platform is about. It's about uplifting HBCUs, uplifting our culture, uplifting everything, and pushing and letting us know that we got your back. We got your back. These are our kids, our youth. If we as the men and the leaders in the community, if we don't have our kids back and our youth back, then we already know what they're going to do. We already know what they're going to do. But on a positive note, we got a special guest in amongst us today, and that the school that he comes from, the school that he's a coach of, has a lot of history.
Absolutely,
you know, has a lot of history with it. And if you're a basketball fan, you might want to go do your homework and see how basketball, how our culture, how we changed, and how a specific person changed the culture for us, for our community when it came down to the basketball scene. So we're gonna we're gonna see what our coach know because we ain't gonna give out the insight. We're gonna see what our coach know. Play a little game with them, but we're gonna talk about their season, talk about coaching, being an HBCU coach, being an athlete as well. And without further delay, it's North Carolina Central University coach Mr. Terrance Baxter joining us today. What's up, coach?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Eagle Pride, baby. Eagle Pride.
That's right. Absolutely,
See the eagle in the background. You see
yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
What's going on? Good morning.
Ain't too much. Good morning. Welcome to the platform, Coach. We're gracious to have you amongst us today, and we appreciate everything that you do, and thank you for being a part of our community and coaching these young ladies and things like that. I'm pretty sure it's challenging. I have daughters. I have granddaughters, and it's different than dealing with the boys. I know that. I can be tough with my boys. I can say some things, and you can look at me and be like, "Damn, he ruthless." And I say the same thing to my daughter, and I'll be like, "Oh man, hold on, wait a minute, come here." Yeah, like, but welcome to the platform, brother. Welcome to the platform. How are you today? How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. Had a little practice this morning, trying to get healthy. But I agree totally what you said. I did 2 years on the boys' side. So I can understand how you rough the boys up, and then the ladies, you gotta, if you talk so crazy, you better come clean it up later, or you're gonna have to deal with that.
Right. All attitude thing. Attitude thing.
And you might not even know what you said.
Right. You're just being normal. Yeah. Right. It's like being in a relationship with 15 different women.
You got it.
What I mean?
Yeah. You gotta handle each one of them differently.
Absolutely. You gotta know how each one of them receives. So that's
I tell them all the time, I'm gonna treat you all fairly, but I'm not gonna treat you the same.
Right. Absolutely. So, Coach, hey, off the top, man, tell us a little about yourself, man, your history, your background. I know a little bit of it, man, but tell us, man, where did you go to high school at, man?
I went to high school at Thomasville High School in Thomasville, North Carolina. I was a three-star athlete, all conference, football, basketball, MVP in baseball.
I seen that,
yeah. Kind of did it all my whole life. AAU, straight to football, AAU practice of football and baseball practice at the same time.
I got you.
So you was from high school and ended up going to D2, Pfeiffer University. I walked on and became a Hall of Famer from a walk-on.
Wow, congratulations.
Had some small stuff. Wanted to go to A&T, didn't pass my SAT, so I had to sit out there first year. We called it Prop 48 back then.
Right.
They don't have that anymore. Oh, yeah. But met some older guys from Baltimore when I was at Pfeiffer who went to the national championship team. George Rakes, George
Rakes, that's my guys, man.
Oh, yeah, that's my big brothers, George Rakes and Rick Willens. Those are my big brothers from Baltimore, and one more was Bo. Bo was from DC area, but when I got to Pfeiffer and redshirted, they kind of took me on their wing and showed me everything.
George Grace, George is my guy, man. He went to Mervo.
That's my big bro.
Yeah, that's my guy. He went to Mervo. Yeah, that's my guy, man. So
who George? Who? Marlon or George?
George.
Dirty. We call him Dirty.
Yeah. He went to Mervo, man. That was my guy, man. I went to Mervo. I'm a Mervo alum. So yeah.
And then he ended up going to Dundalk or something.
Yep. And Dundalk. Yep. I was a head coach at Dundalk. I was a coach at Dundalk High School. So yeah, so we right across the grass at Dundalk Community College or whatever.
Oh,
so
yeah, I'm cut from that cloth.
Yeah, absolutely. We both from Baltimore. So yeah, I definitely that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
So So you've been around some good people though, man. So hey, let me ask you this. So so I was in a situation where I was a Prop 48 at Virginia Union. So walking on, my challenge was I didn't get as much time or get enough opportunities as the other guys did and everything in practice. So, yo, you there? Hey, yo, you there? Okay. So I didn't get the opportunities that other guys got in practice. When I got to college, I was a small forward and a shooting guard in high school. I never really had to handle the ball. When I got to college, I was a point guard, so I had to handle the ball. It was a whole different world. And then when I got there, Coach Robbins wasn't a developmental coach. He wanted you to already have it.
Yep.
You feel what you understand? It's a difference between a developmental coach and an X and O coach. So X and O coaches go out and get guys that already got talent and they bring them there. I needed a developmental coach. So, because I was developing into a brand new position now, I had like a 38, 39-inch vertical, but you know what I mean? I'll rebound the bigs and catch alley-oops all day long, but because that's the way I played. But when I had to come to handling the ball, I can cross over, go to the rim, but I couldn't run a play. You know what I mean? Because, there's some extra dribbling and keeping that guy off of you and everything and creating a space so you can actually run your offense. So I had to transfer and go somewhere else to get it to a developmental coach. So what was your challenges as a Prop 48, as a walk-on or whatever at Pfeiffer?
I probably would say my biggest challenge was not being able to play that first year.
Right.
Time in my life, like, you're not playing. Like, you can practice, you can do everything, but you're not playing come game day. So that was the biggest thing for me. And I think the biggest jump was the shape. The shape you had to be in, the conditioning. I wasn't used to that at all. Even though I was a three-sport athlete, we didn't run like that. I was like, man, what all this running for? I'm trying to play basketball.
I feel you. I told my coach, man, I ain't joining the track team, bro. I joined the basketball team.
There you go. So that was my biggest challenge is the adjusting to the shape and then not being able to play, and you had to do everything everybody else doing. So those two were my biggest things, and that's why I say George and Pooh came in. I played pickup with them every day against the team because I was redshirted. And, those guys that came back to graduate, so I played with them every day. And I tell you, I can have my best day in the gym, and by the time we get back to that dorm, they are shooting so many holes in my game that I was like, I can score 7 out of 11, and I just
right. It's like I need to develop some more so I can shut these dudes up.
And I had a coach, like you said, my coach was more of an X and O guy, and then he turned into a more of a development person, but he wanted you to have it when you got there too. And I came in playing the 2, and then got moved to the 1 because size and all, but it worked out. That redshirt year was probably the best thing that ever happened to me in my career. I'm gonna tell you this: if I don't redshirt, I'm probably not a Hall of Famer.
I can appreciate that. I can appreciate. We never know sometimes how some of our the things that we feel like happen bad to us actually turns out to be our blessing or whatever. So, and I was going to ask you that. So, going into that, what transition from going through being a red shirt Prop 48 back then, that's what they called it, Prop 48 back then, and what would transition from that to becoming a college coach, like the delicacy of what you learned with that? How was that able to transition into becoming a coach? So what was the first school you coached at, first college you coached at?
I coached at Pfeiffer on the men's side for 2 years.
Okay.
So I graduated, and I was working with at-risk children, and my first job was at a middle school, actually.
Right. Okay.
The guy that I played soccer with, well, I didn't play soccer. He played soccer at Pfeiffer. He had got a job at a middle school, and I happened to be in the area. So he called me and was like, come help me. I know nothing about basketball. So
right. Okay.
They went 1-11 the year before. When I came and me and him came, we went 11-1.
Okay.
So the next year, I went back to Pfeiffer and started on the boys' side, and I think we won a championship our first year, and then from there. But the biggest thing I took from that is the details of it all. When I was my redshirt year, I watched a lot of film, and like I said, I had good older guys teaching me who knew how to play, who went to the national championship game. So they was always critiquing on what you should do here, what you should do there. And while we watching NBA games and college games, it still was a study session with those guys of how to move off the ball. And my coach, he was a really, really detailed. Dave Davis, he was a real detailed guy, played fast in that system, real successful D2 and D1 now. And he's still coaching. But just the details of the game I learned from those guys and watching a lot of film. I can say film is a big help to what you're trying to do.
Absolutely. So with that being said, let me ask you this. So when you actually transitioned from Pfeiffer, then you went where did you go next?
I left Pfeiffer and I went to Brevard on the girls' side. That was my first job on the women's side.
Okay.
And I went there with a former player from Pfeiffer. She had got the head coach job.
Okay.
She called me up and needed some help. They were just going D2. So we took on it was a rough job up there. I was up there for 3 years, and we turned the whole program around, made everybody believe they can win. We took that winning spirit up there, changed the whole school really at Brevard, made them all think they could be winners. Because when we got there, it wasn't that atmosphere, and that wasn't where we came from.
Right.
So we brought that winning attitude, that this work attitude. We brought it to Brevard, and then I stayed there 3 years, had decent years there, and then I left there and went to Queens. I was there for 2 years at that program, and I left Queens and went to Catawba, and I was at Catawba for 9 years. And
wow.
7 years as assistant, and then the last 2 years as a head coach. And the program, it was already a decent program ran by Angie Morton. And when I got the job, I boosted it. We went ranked nationally in the nation. My first year, we went 13 and 15. We needed a point guard. Next year, I brought my cousin in, who's still the point guard there right now. She's a senior, killing it. They went to the Final Four last year. All of my class that I brought in are all seniors there right now.
Wow.
They went to the Final Four last year, and they got everybody back, and they should do it again.
Man,
hey, like I said, and I got here from there.
Right. You know, coaching has been the most fulfilling thing I have done in my life, and I can hear it in your voice. You know what I mean? When you actually talk about, you know, your history or whatever. Sometimes until we really talk about, we don't really realize how far we have come. I told you, I don't respect a person by what they have, because they might have good credit to get the stuff they have. I always respect a person by distance traveled.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I respect the person by distance travel and just listen to your story and everything else. So now it's time for you to highlight your Eagles. You know what I mean? Highlight your Eagles, your young ladies. Tell us about some of the girls on your team, man, and what y'all going through this year. Where y'all at this year?
The number one thing we're going through is trying to get healthy. We're 3-3 right now with losses to University of Washington, Duke, and Wofford. And we got wins against Western Carolina and then 2 D3 schools. But we're just trying to get healthy, man. We have yet to play with 10 bodies. We played with 9 once, and every other game other than that, I think we've had either 8, 7, or 6. And
now, is your rotation?
Say again?
Your rotation of 10, or how many you rotating?
Now, I rotate 14 because I want to. I play. Yeah. Oh yeah. I play everybody in the first quarter. Like that's my recruiting tool. We pressing and trapping for 40 minutes.
I like it.
We ain't backing down from nobody.
I like it.
But the thing is, we can't play that way right now with 6 bodies. So we're playing a little bit of half court man, mixing in the press in a little bit, playing some zone. But that's not how we're going to play once we get healthy, by no means. So if you're watching us play now, and that's what you think we are, not happening.
Now, let me ask you this. What's the challenge of y'all being healthy? Is it, you know, trainers? Is it what's the challenge of y'all being healthy? Do y'all have trainers, good facilities to be able to rehab the players, or what is it?
Yeah, we got good facilities. We got everything you need here. It's just we need to stop getting injured. And we got a couple of, you know, it's the soft tissue issues that linger on, like the hamstrings and the quads. We don't really have major issues, but it's those lingering ones where, you know, sometimes it's better to break your ankle than sprain it.
Right.
Back in a month and a half, you sprain that thing, you can be dealing with that all year.
Absolutely.
So that's a little bit. We got the facilities, we got the trainers, we got everything we need. We just need a little blessing from God to keep us healthy.
It's on the way, man. Talk about your players, man. Who's your captains? Talking about your captains a little bit.
We got 3 captains right now. They're all 2 of them are seniors. One of them can be a senior, but she's coming back for another year for me. But my point guard, Tippy Robinson, she's a transfer. She transferred in to us. She leads us. She's our heart and soul. She also can give me a headache sometimes. But the point guard coaching the point guard, I tell them all the time, you got to be on the same page with me so we can be successful. But she's the heart and soul of our team. And then we got our shooter, Kamira Burks. She can shoot it like Steph Curry. So she steps in your gym, you better be guarding her because she can hit it.
What's her number, man? We got to watch her.
Zero, Agent Zero. The lady. But she really can shoot it. She's been in foul trouble a lot in her career. So she's really working on the defensive end, trying to be in the right spots, be early, so she can stay on the floor and shoot the ball like she can. She just broke the school record last Friday. She hit 10 threes in the game.
Wow.
And she was a point off from the school record. I'm mad because I didn't know. She finished with 34. She needed 35. We took her out with some time left, and I'm mad about that. But I didn't know that. Otherwise, she'd have broke that record as well. She worked hard. She's been working hard, being a leader all year. But the number one player on our team is Morgan Callahan. She's a junior that could be a senior. She plays the 4, the 5 for us. She is just, we call her Mogo. And when she's Mogoing, we hard to beat. She's our everything. She's the only player last year that made the all-conference team in the conference tournament. And she's a walking double-double, man. I just love it. She works hard. She gives us everything we need every day.
Right. That's awesome, man.
Our leaders.
That's awesome, man. What's your prediction? I know we can already get into in about maybe a couple more, 3 more games. You get into MEAC play and everything. Do y'all start when y'all come off the break?
After the break, we about to be road warriors right now. We got 8 straight on the road, man.
Oh wow! Right.
Yeah.
So
this past Sunday, we go to Presbyterian tomorrow, and it's just road game after road game after road game.
How do you feel about your team and once everybody's healthy? How you feel about y'all running the MEAC?
You see that look, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we get everybody healthy and we ready for the MEAC, we can finish anywhere and we want to in the MEAC. It's up to us.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a question, Coach. How likely are you to get everybody back? Are they season injuries or are they just some knickknacks or?
Knick-knack, and they should be back. We got some resting. I'm holding them off to make them sure they're 100%. But everybody that we count now should be back right after Christmas. That's not right before, but we got 1 or 2 I'm taking my time with.
You got me over here cheering for you, Coach. You got me over here cheering for you.
Feel the energy.
Now hold up, Coach. You said you ain't know the school record, right? So I want to jump in right there. You said you ain't know what the school record was, right? It was 35. You said that's what it was.
I did not know that. That's on me. I've been here 3 years. I did not know. I know now.
So I got a question for you because we started out the show early, and I know a lot of people might not know about the importance, the role that NCCU played in the Negro basketball, right?
Yes.
Who was that coach? Let me test your history real quick. Who was that coach?
You gonna make me say his name? It's on the wall every day.
Yeah, it's on the wall in there. Right in the middle.
Up on live. John McClendon.
John McClendon.
McClendon was the man.
Yeah.
McClendon was the man, and it's funny how when you watch how he actually studied under Dr. Naismith and learned the game from. He learned it directly from Dr. Naismith.
You educating me right now.
Now, let me tell you what's important about what you're doing as far as the way you play.
Okay.
The ball never touched the ground when they first created the game. It was passing, trapping, because what they did was they created a game for kids that was in trouble, Boys and Girls Club, and make them get tired real quick so they can go fall asleep or not have the energy to get in trouble. So the game was about passing, and they couldn't even dribble the ball, at that point. So McCullough, he actually created the game the same way, and he won so many games because the ball never really hit the ground. So what you doing, trapping and passing and shooting, that's how the game was actually. That's how I coached the game or whatever. So that's why I said you turned me into a fan over here talking about your team, man. Let me ask you this though: in that, what made you want to coach at an HBCU?
Well, I went to a PWI. And went coaching at all PWIs, and I'll be honest, my sister is the main one. You gotta go help us. You gotta go give us. My sister, honestly, Tamara Baxter, she is the one that from day one when I started coaching, she was like, "You gotta go to HBCU. You giving out too much knowledge. You got too much to give." And things happen, and I ended up here. And I tell everybody every day, ain't nothing but God, man. And
exactly.
If I could do it over, I tell people this all the time. If I could do it over, I don't went to HBCU.
Hey, That's great. That's funny that you say that, right? Because we interviewed Kenny Anderson a week ago, and he said the same thing. So I got to give a big ups to all the sisters, because to all the big sisters that's pushing these young men, he said the same thing. He had to give all his props to his big sister, and now you come and say you give all your props to your big sister, to your sister. So, so now, what's the difference? What's the difference of being on the HBCU campus and the PWI campus? What's the difference in y'all?
I'll be honest with you. You can be you with no. If we all get up and go to lunch, it ain't no issue.
Right.
Everybody just going to lunch.
Right.
And I can say sometimes, and I'm not saying this for all PWIs, none of that, but sometimes, it's only a couple of us there, and if we hang out, it's like, what's going on?
Problem.
Right. The posse together.
Yeah. And I say here at a HBCU, if you come in and you do a great job, the love is for life. It ain't for right now.
I agree.
It's for life. No matter if you scored 1,000 points or you scored -2 points,
right,
and did what you're supposed to do, they're gonna love you for life.
I agree with you 100%.
It's like you never left.
Right.
And I'm a Hall of Famer, and I don't get that same love.
Right.
So that's what I say. The love is just different, man. It's just different.
Would you say
for using that big word, that LOVE word? You know what I mean?
I was going to say, would you say it feels more like a family?
Every day is a family. You have to cook out every day. And professionally, we're getting it done professionally. It ain't like everybody just hanging out. No, people getting their work done, but you can just be you and be genuine. You don't have to walk on any eggshells.
That's very important. So, when Dion left Jackson State, right? This guy right here, KB, we had a big conference about that. We had to talk about that because a lot of people didn't understand how HBCUs get funded compared to PWIs.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really a big difference. It's two systems. It's two governance. NCAA governs both of the HBCU and the PWI are two different systems. The same way they do in America, with blacks and whites, it's two different systems. You know what I mean? We just watched the kid from the Thunder, get accused for, the young boy get accused, and he was just accused. You know what I'm saying? And they said, we're going to let him still play. We already know what happened to us on the men's. We're going to sit you down until you proven innocent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the garnish your check. They're the garnish your check. Fired your mother. They do anything.
Absolutely. So it's two different systems that we get governed under and everything else. And that's one of the things we had a live one day and we talked on here because I was explaining how the money comes into an HBCU. I did some work with NAIA and I understood. They told me that all HBCUs was NAIA before they came over to NCAA. And NCAA actually, basically made some promises that they never kept for us to come over to NCAA. So one of the reasons,
you got to say allegedly, but go ahead.
Allegedly. And so one of the reasons that we said let's come together because I had a plan that said we can fix this. We can get the funds right directly to the sports program. We can get it right to the team instead of it has to come through the municipal pot, and then it gets funded over to the sports program. Most PWIs put more emphasis into their sports programs because the sports programs funds the entire school.
Yep.
Right. And so that's one of the reasons we came up with creating this our version of the tournament, the like I said, the underground trail to the Heritage 4 and everything else, the dominant 4, and we want to keep all HBCUs together in the tournament. We call it Family Reunion.
Is that both divisions, D2 and D1, or is it D1?
Everybody's going to be together. Everybody's going to be together, D1, D2, and NAIA. So it's going to be some ups. It's basketball. It's the end of the year basketball. Your teams are seasoned. and everything else. And it's going to be some upsets. It's going to be some bragging rights. It's going to be some games we never will ever see you. It's going to be some Grambling versus some Bowie States.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be some games that we have never been able to see, and we only been able to put it together and be able to cross them lines like that, and just to create what is called a family reunion. Man, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Nice.
So I got a question for you, Coach. When it comes down to your team, the difference between last year and this year, excluding injuries, because I think y'all went 15 to 16 last year, something like that. So excluding injuries, what's the difference this year between your two teams? That was a tough question right there. Somebody in your ear like, don't say it. Is that what they over there doing?
Discipline, and we're going to defend you this year.
Right. Hey, you know I'm a coach, so I know what that means, right? That's why you looked away. I know what that means. It's so. Can I say this? And it's not to offend anybody, but your team every team takes the mentality of the head coach.
And we ain't there yet. We ain't got there yet. Hey, you just schooled in there, so yeah. So I'm telling you, next year the whole mentality gonna be of you. I know teams go the direction of their head coach. If you look at a team like a Coach K team, right? Yep.
Remember, Coach K was he will make himself rah fired up. So you had them fired up at certain time, but he was a thinker. So all them players were thinkers on the court. When you got that big beat your chest rah coach like that, the team takes the same type of attitude and everything else. So I always say the way the head is, so goes the team.
Yeah.
And everything. So I respect that a lot. Couple more questions. We're gonna let you go, man. So we're gonna can we do the speed round with them, KB?
Yeah. Hold up. Before we do speed round, right? I got a question. How were y'all as far as support from the community, from sponsors, and things like that? How do you feel about the support that your school, that your team get?
Well, ever since we took over, we had to go to different offices and different places to meet people and get this done. We're reaching out our hand to get a handshake, and we're getting hugs. So,
okay.
So I'm getting random calls on my office phone, like, "Hey, Coach, I know you don't know me, but we see a change. We see the difference. We seeing what you're trying to do." So that's the reward for me, that they're starting to see pieces of what we're going to be eventually.
That's great. So again, it's great to see a brother and leading and encouraging and help mentor, tutor the young women and our athletes, our young male and females, because I'm pretty sure you touch a lot of males' lives as well as you walk around on that campus as well. I'm pretty sure because you seem like a pretty open guy, and like you seem like you approachable. So right. So and that's what, as coaches, that's what we really called to do for real. To be that wedge and to be that one that can touch that one, that can listen to that one. Because most of the time, when we was growing up, we had relationships with our coach. Things we could say things to our coach that we couldn't say to our mother and father. We couldn't even ask those questions. You know what I mean? And you get to the coach, and as a coach, you really start breaking down and you understand that, damn, this is what this child is going through. This why they react this way. And a lot of times the parents don't even know. So I remember when I was coaching youth football, and a parent came to me and said, "How you get him to do his homework?" I came home fussing. Come on. We got to get to practice. And he looked at me and said, "Coach KB told me don't come down the field if my homework ain't done." So it was just that was just something that I did with my kids. You know what I mean? I would pop up in their school, just to just to show them that, hey, somebody care about you, because a lot of them felt as though nobody cared at times. They was in single family homes and this, that, and the third. So I like to applaud it. And this is what we're doing we want to give you the help. We want to be your support. We want to help your platform. We want to help promote you and things like that because we know we want to open up eyes. We want to open up our eyes. And I say it again, if we don't take care of each other, who will?
Who will?
They pulled affirmative action, unless y'all forgot. They already told us we ain't got to. Right? So, all right. So that's where we at. Coach Duck, what we gonna do? We gonna play a speed round.
Yeah, we're gonna do speed round with him, man. We're gonna see how you get down in the speed round, right? Hey, so
he got the first one correct. I didn't even want to give him the ABC choices, and he put the name. Right. Wait a minute, Doug. Wait a minute, because he didn't look to the left, look to the right. I wanted to somebody over there where ain't no Cliff over there.
Hey, let me ask you this though, before we go into what you're going around. Another history question. What was North Carolina School or North Carolina Central name before it became North Carolina Central?
Ooh. Before it became North Carolina Central. I just seen this somewhere too.
All over the wall.
I know they got right on
it. Was it Central University? No, it wasn't Central.
Again, I give you two more. I give you two more guesses. I give you two more.
Yeah, think back to what I asked you earlier about the coach and what they was going through back then.
He wasn't the coach of North Carolina Central.
Right, but it was the big game and all of that though.
It wasn't called North Carolina Central when he was there.
I remember that because I seen that documentary. When
Black Magic. Right. Yeah, you on it now.
Yeah.
Now look, after this, coach, you gotta let your team watch that documentary.
I am because I seen it. I cannot remember.
It was called North Carolina School for Negroes.
School for Negroes.
Yep. North Carolina. It was one of the only schools we could go to. That's why I respect what you're doing so much, bro.
I appreciate that, man. And that education lesson even gives me more reason to do it.
Right.
I remember that when I read that documentary because it popped up. That first private game that they had.
They played the game against Duke and beat them by like 75 points, but they wasn't allowed on Duke campus, so Duke had to come over there.
And nobody was allowed to talk about it.
Exactly. Duke was number one in the nation. They had just won the national championship and everything else. And North Carolina School for Negroes said, we can beat y'all.
Yep.
And this is what started. After that, this is what started getting the black athlete scholarships. Vanderbilt was the first school to give the black athlete scholarship. After they seen what they did to Duke, they're like, hold up, they the national champions, they all black. Yeah, we're gonna start inviting them to our school.
Some of that.
Yeah, we need some of that.
So, but it's time for us to go back.
Okay.
It's time for us to go back to our schools, man, and everything else. Here we go, speed round. I just wanted to share that with you before we start speed round. So I know you lived in a couple places, right? So here we go. If you had to do it all again, right? Your ideal place that you want to settle down with, would it be Charlotte or Raleigh?
Charlotte, but I'm a coach in Raleigh. Charlotte, for sure.
Right. Hey, are you a Biggie or you a Pac guy?
Woo, Big Papa.
Yeah.
I love Pac though. I love Pac.
I know that's right. When we talk about this GOAT talk, man, we always fussing about LeBron and Jordan. Who you go with?
Listen, I seen all of them. I came with I seen Magic, I seen Bron, I seen Jordan, I seen Kobe, Michael Jordan. Ain't no better. Clutch.
Kenny Anderson said the same thing, man.
Ain't no better.
Hey, you're a point guard like we are. Both of us were point guards. Kenny was a point guard. So would you take a wide open jump shot or crossover drive to the lane with a layup?
Me?
Which one?
I'm crossing over getting to that cup.
All right.
I'm crossing over getting to that cup.
My God, man of zone.
Man, all day, man.
In the prime, Penny Hardaway or Kobe Bryant?
In the prime?
Yeah. No injuries, no nothing.
I'm gonna go with Kobe only because of injuries.
Right. That's what I said. No injuries, no nothing.
Ooh, in their prime?
Yeah, no injuries, no nothing. Penny or Kobe?
I can't choose that one. People don't know what Penny was. People don't know what Penny was.
Penny was a monster.
Penny was a monster.
Penny was a monster. Hey.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, see, if we was on Drink Champs, you would have to drink on that
one. I was thinking that.
Hey, when we talk about brands on the feet, would you rather Under Armour or Puma guy?
Puma.
All day long. All day long.
I don't like
Reasonable Doubt or In My Lifetime Volume 1?
Say that again.
Reasonable Doubt or In My Lifetime Volume 1?
Reasonable Doubt.
All day long. All day long. All day long. Hey, here we go. So Def or Bad Boy?
Bad Boy.
Without a doubt, huh? Last one. This gonna be a complicated one for you. Because as a point guard, we always want a big, right?
Oh yeah.
Would you take a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq.
All day long.
Shaq.
All day long. Even though, hey, Kareem had a shot that couldn't nobody stop.
True. Very true.
Right. Well, we got a chance to really see Shaq, bro. He changed the game. They had to change the rules for him.
He got fouled on every possession, and they ain't
every possession. And they tried to
hard.
And they tried to foul him harder because he was bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah. He got tired. He started ducking and kicking people and off of them and throwing the ball in their chest, man. Chris Dudley didn't like that.
You can't do nothing with that. And then he's grabbing off the board, dribbling up the court.
Exactly, man. Yeah. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure, man, to sit and talk and converse with you. You basically turned me to a fan. I'm a fan of yours now, man. Hey, Coach, I'm definitely a fan of yours. We want to invite you to invite North Carolina Central Lady Eagles to the family reunion. We know you didn't get the first email because you was transitioning or whatever. So we're going to actually resend the email out today to you. And all you have to do is RSVP, and what happened is we select the 16 teams from there or whatever. But man, it's been anybody you want to shout out, man? Anybody you want to say?
Hey, I gotta shout out my wife and my family, my daughter, my team, my staff, and just everybody at North Carolina Central. Let's just be great, be good to people, be nice to everybody you cross. It's Christmas time. Spread love. Spread love.
Spread love.
Spread love.
Absolutely. Hey, KB just played that, man. Definitely, man. Hey, I do want to say this, man, and before we close up, because I know KB gonna close out, I do want to say this. I always try to give some words of encouragement. I notice when I'm in the gym a lot, when I'm working out, and when it gets strenuous, when you're on that 13, 14, 15 rep, your face start to twitch up, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I notice is when I straighten my face up, it becomes easy. The more and more attention I put in my face, the more and more I look like what I'm going through, the harder the struggle becomes. So if you can, in life, when you're going through certain things, if you can just straighten your face up and say, this is nothing, this is easy, right? Yeah. You can lift anything. So being able to be encouraged and being able to stay, with the poker face, even kill, even in the tough times, man, that's the way you lift all this weight up off of you that we're going through in life, man. So, man, I just want to encourage you with that, encourage everybody that's watching with that, man. And I'm a fan, man. I'm be tuning in, Coach. I'm be tuning in, and I'm praying for y'all to get healthy, bro.
40 minutes,
when y'all next game, Coach?
We play tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. We only got 7 strong, so you ain't going to see us, but we're going to pull it out. We're going to find the way.
Yeah, Presbyterian, I got you. I'll tune in.
Where can people watch that game at? How can people watch it?
It'll be streamed. If you go to our website, you can click right on it and watch it, or go to Presbyterian's website click on the schedule game, and it'll pop right up for you.
Okay.
All our games, if you go to our schedule, you can click right on the game, and it'll pop right up for you.
What's your schools? What's your website?
North Carolina Eagles,
North Carolina,
NCCU.com.
Yep.
NCCU.com.
You got
Okay.
the Twitter or something with you? Now, the last thing, real quick before we leave, Coach, why would I send my child to you at North Carolina Central? Why would I send my daughter to you to play at North Carolina Central?
You're going to send your daughter to me because I'm a family man, number one. You send your daughter to me as a young lady, I'm going to send her back to you as a grown woman.
I know that's right.
Not basketball wise, she's going to be able to function in life after working with us for 4 years. She'll be okay in life. She can get up and go to work every day. And anything struggle on her job at work, it's going to be easy to her because of things we went through with this basketball. It's always bigger than basketball. Basketball is what gets you here. Life is what's going to get you through the rest of it.
I got you.
Use that basketball. Don't let it use you.
I respect that. Man, great talking to you, Coach.
You too. Definitely.
That's what's up.
The rest of the season, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, take
Yeah.
if you can.
Say that again.
I'm gonna give it to you on live.
No, don't give it to me. Hey, Coach, put it over in the chat. Put it over in the chat over there, and we'll get it. But we definitely gonna reach out. We'll be reaching out. I'm gonna send you an email as soon as we get off of live, so that way you'll have the breakdown and everything. You can RSVP to it. But I like to say good luck. Good luck with your game tomorrow. Good luck with your season. Good luck with being healthy. We speak health because our energy and our vibrations, what we put into the universe. So we're gonna speak you on that health. We want y'all healthy because we want a healthy Eagles team in our tournament. We don't want to hear you say, I was only 5 deep. No. When we at the family reunion, it's all fair. Ain't no fouls, and none of that. It ain't none of that with the family, the cousins, and all that stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's all love. It's gonna be all love, and we're gonna have fun for that week. You know what I mean? And like I said, good luck on your season, man. Good luck in grooming these young women, and just good luck in. Man, I'm not even. I prosperity and health into you and your family and everything else and everything that you got going on, Coach. Yeah, man. That's from the bottom of our heart over here. Absolutely. Yeah, we got your back. We got your back. Yeah, man. You don't even know. Y'all don't even know us from Adam. We coming out the woodwork, so we just coming out the woodwork. Yeah. Like, we got our back, man.
You, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We'll stay in touch for sure.
Absolutely, man. I love you, man. You be good, bro.
Yeah, too. Go Eagles.
All right. All right.
Eagles.
That's Coach Terrance Baxter, y'all. Coach Terrance Baxter from the North Carolina Central University Eagles. What's up there, Dunk? So, Dunk, what you got other than this? What we got? We can't expose everything right now, though, right?
Expose everything. We got a lot of good things going on. I mean, when I tell you the wheels are moving, man, every morning I wake up, I'm more and more encouraged and everything. It's not like I never thought this was going to happen. It's happening so fast, man. I'm excited about it. The family reunion, man. If anybody enjoys being around the family, enjoys basketball, we're gonna have 8 days of straight basketball. It's never been done before. We're gonna have teams playing. They probably never even seen each other or heard of each other before, and everything. And we're gonna have a lot of love in the building. It's all inclusive for the teams and everything else. And only thing they got to do is travel there, man. So it's going to be a great time, man. And I feel, let me say this though, KB, I can feel every day the ancestors behind us pushing, working their magic over top of us and making sure that we get to where we need to get to. You can feel it when we talk to certain people on the phone. You can feel it when we talk to the casino and how they done raid out the red carpet. And we're definitely going to respect this relationship we have built with them, man. So, absolutely, man.
Right. I'm very excited, man. I'm amped up. I'm amped up for HBCUs. I'm amped up for everything that they got going that's going on and where we going at with it. And I just want to tell all the schools, and we understand and we know that it's tough times. We understand that the playing field ain't level, it ain't even. You know what I'm saying? We understand that you don't get the exposure, and we also understand that we are the gladiators. We are the talent. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I mean? No man, if you look across all mainstream sports.
Right.
We well represented. We
Or
well
every color.
represented, or everywhere. You know, so we just and it's nothing. What's the proper word? It's nothing evil or anything like that. Whatever the word, I'm at a loss for words. But it's just that taking care of our own. You know, just
Right.
taking care of my brother, taking care of my sister. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what we need to do. The world
Right.
needs love. I wish I could play the song. I can't play it because I ain't trying to get no
Right.
community strike. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we need to show more love towards each other. Right now, we so quick to troll. We ready to troll. We ready to troll on each other.
Right.
But why we ain't ready to like Terrance said?
Love on each
Why
other.
we ready to hug each other? He reaching out for
Right.
handshakes. He getting hugs, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's what's needed right now. That's
Right.
what's needed right now. So
Right.
with that being said, look, follow us on all platforms. That's HBCU for the number 4US on Twitter, Instagram. Facebook is spelled out FOR because Facebook don't let us put the 4 in there. And then our website is under construction. We have to do some a little changes, but you'll be able to pop back up later on this week at www.hbcu4us.org. And you'll be able to get all your local news, all your HBCU news, all the news about the tournament, everything that's going on at HBCU. You know, we're going to make this the home base, the place that you can come to get your news, get help, or whatsoever. Any more encouraging words, though?
No, man. Hey, I just tell people, just like what was it? Sounds of Blackness. As long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. You can win.
And on that note, we're gonna say amen, and we will see y'all. We will see y'all next week. We will see. We got a show for you coming up next week. So stay tuned. Follow us on the YouTube. Like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. That way you can stay up on what we got going on. And we have a great interview coming up next week for you guys. And just stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter. Holla at us. Shoot us out if you got somebody you got a story you feel as though we should follow or we should talk about. Send it to our DM. Send it to our email. That's hbcu4us@gmail.com. All right. And on that note, Duck, I will holler at you in a minute, my brother. I love you.
Love you more, man. Talk to you soon.
All right, that's what's up, bro.
All right.
I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it. I don't wanna wait till my niggas then gone to forgive them. I give them love while they living. I got water for every bridge that got burned from my niggas. We still here, still with it. Still here, still with it. That ain't gonna change. Never wore a flag, but I'm still going bang. My niggas in trouble, shit, I'ma be in traffic. Behind some dumb shit, we gon' let you have it. Shorty got asses, she gon' let me have it. She wanna feel this magic, I'ma let her grab it. Let nothing cut us off, we all from the same fabric. Some you niggas clothes get torn when you grab it. Yeah, never had a falling out, been too busy balling out. Anybody disrespect the team, then we call them out. Then we have a heart to heart, then we go and part them out. Then we go and party hard like we was a party house. House party part of me, the weed got me like that. Go against one of the team, we coming right back. Had a couple something with beams, the others night jack. Try to creep out in the dark and